Alright, third time lucky. So, this is just going to be a quick little recap before getting back into the new run. I was planning on doing a big catch up episode, and then I realized how much actually happens between, like, starting the game and getting to the third gym. Like, it ended up being quite long, and there was no guarantee that I was going to win that run either, and I'm just like, that's a lot of work. So I'm just gonna do it verbally. But I think this here is I'll just show some major battles just to catch us back up on where we were, talk about a few things that happened getting up to it that I have to remember in the run coming up ahead, and some stuff that changed slightly, which I don't remember because I'm doing this long after this episode, the actual episode, because I spent time editing that video and then was like, no, no, I don't like this. So I just scrapped it and was like, we'll do this instead, just so the videos aren't too long. So we checked the trainer ID there. This is a Chimchar run, and so something that I like to do with the starters is I think that if you can keep tapping, you should be able to keep tapping the A button. You shouldn't have to use like Leer and Growl or whatever to win the fight. Otherwise, I just think it's not good enough, and you're probably going to have a hard time with the run. Realistically, I think if you can't just tap the A button, the only game that's different is Gen 2 because your rival's so much further on. And so here I am tapping the A button again and again and again. Chimchar's alright. I like Chimchar. He's pretty cool. Just tapping away, and then we proceed to lose the very first fight of the game. So now we'll run into attempt 3. We've got another Chimchar. We hit Rock this time. I lead off with the Machop, just to karate chop the whole way through. I got lucky on this encounter, I feel, because after this I trade the Machop for the Abra. And I don't remember if I say it in the video or not, but if Kadabra makes it to the Elite Four like in Emerald, I'm probably gonna ban him because he just seems too strong. Depending on how much I use him for as well, because yeah. So Rourke's a really easy fight. Nothing too crazy there. We run into Mars next, and I'll say this for anyone that struggles to Nuzlocke this game, just fight Mars with a ground type or a rock type, because this fight is completely trivial. It's so ridiculous that Pure Ugly can't do anything against the rock type. Or just a single Intimidate, if you have a Shinx with Intimidate, as we saw in the first run. Yeah, just, it's ridiculous. It's like, I had to swatch out here, but if I had like the Intimidate as well, but like, it's absolutely nothing, see? Just, I can't believe I've struggled with this thing before. I can't believe people lose on this. Like, just grind up for a second. This time we run into Gardenia, but we've got Golbat going into this fight, so it's just a blitz. Like, it was easy enough with Zubat, and now we've got the Evolve form because I've got my EXP a little bit smarter this time. And there's the Kazam, because I messed up and the Machop hit level 17, or level 16, sorry, finishing that Rourke fight. So when I traded it, it was already at level 16, so when it evolved into Kadabra, it didn't get Confusion. So that kind of sucks. And then we run into Jupiter. So here's something we're going to have to remember. It looks like the Zubat and Golbat line have Grass-type moves. So I trained up another Geodude specifically for this fight to get floored by a move that isn't learned. That isn't part of the learn set for a Zubat or a Golbat. And I know that a Golbat later on has Giga Drain, but it only seems to be the Team Galactic ones. So this fight was a little iffy, just because of that. Like if I had kept the Geodude, I probably would have been fine. But I just got unlucky and just didn't know I had Mega Drain. Not good. But this is pretty much everything significant that's happened. Nothing too crazy's gone on. And then I think I explained a few things in the next part coming up. But Yeah, so we're on attempt 3, not attempt 2, because I lost that first fight, so we're going to count this as attempt 3. And I guess get ready for the second Fantina fight. I'll see you in a sec. Alright. That took a second, didn't it? Well, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little catch-up section. Tried to make it seem a bit more pro. So, we're just going to fight Fantina's gym. That's it. Just to round off this episode, unless, of course, because I haven't edited any of the stuff you just saw as of recording this, I'll, we'll see if it's just not too long. But, yeah. So, finally got, for anyone that's kept up, finally got a fucking Crobat. 86 speed, that's all I want. We're leading with him. We're going in with a Alakazam 2. Not a second Alakazam, but this Alakazam. And then we've got Surge as well, just because he's not super effective. He's not like weak to anything, except he's got shit. His defenses are too low to have speed that shit. But he does have a rivalry. No, alright, so maybe this was a bad choice, but I shouldn't need him. So in saying that, we're gonna go... There we go. We're gonna go do the run. We're gonna go do this. Try and get here. Ooh. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we already know. So I did everything. I will say this. Friendship levels can go fuck themselves. I was going to come into this with a... I was thinking of coming into this with an Umbreon, because then I'd have like a really, really clean switch to a dark type. Anytime that they used fucking I didn't grab potions. Awesome. That'll be alright. Wish my attack was higher, fuck. It's only those Midriffers, they are surprisingly strong. And I brought Morty, because I'm pretty sure all of these will have a... will have, like, special attack EVs as their thing. Oh, alright. Fucked it up immediately. I didn't think of this at all. I just finished, like, the grind. Well, we'll do that then. So, what I was going to say before was, if this Kadabra makes it to the Elite Four, or at least Victory Road, like, and just doesn't struggle, this, Drifloons, man, it's because it's a physical attack, isn't it? Yeah. Fuck, man, I did not think of that at all. I'm just... It's because, I guess, because Extra Sensory would have been... special on what's-his-face, so I wouldn't have noticed... I wouldn't have lost any health, but now with Bite... Man, it's always something, isn't it? Nice. Did he just use an X Defend? Really? What fucking random AI is just... using items? Like, what random gym trainers are using items? Ridiculous. So yeah, if I make... So, I was gonna come in with an Umbreon, but fucking training up... Well, not even training up, just the friendship. It's fucking broken in this game, like completely and utterly broken. Because it's like... Oh. Alright, so this is the last risky one, I think. So I'm fast on all of these. Can someone get a... It's this. Alright, so... Oh, beautiful. I don't understand. Why were they so Psybeam heavy before? Like, I don't understand why they were using it so fucking often. That... So what's that? That's one... So yeah, I've beat the 4. Okay, cool. So who is this? A Sun, which I think is not this one. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Cool. Alright. So we made that. Because I know... Well, what's the speed on Kadabra. Oh, their speed's very different. I don't think that Kadabra is going to outspeed. I don't think that Kadabra is going to outspeed the Misdreavus. Because I was going to say that if Kadabra makes it to like Victory Road of the Elite Four and like has no trick, granted, I'm only probably going to use it on my fight anyway. Maybe not, we'll see. But if it makes it that far, I'll ban the fucking thing, just because it just seems to be a bit. Oh, there's a star. Why is there a star now? The sun. Get out of the way. What's that? I can't see a fucking thing. So that's the sun. That's I honestly cannot see. Is it because I'm too close? That's a star. Okay, I have to look at. I don't know why, but I have to look at the actual recording, like the OBS, not the. I can't look at the emulator. It's fucking too. It's just too muddled. All right, so I'm just gonna bite spam. That's all I've really got, unless. If I don't really want to risk. Alright, straight to Miss Magic is good. Please flinch. Oh, alright. Do we try one more? Oh, it'll. And again? That's good. Alright, so. I just don't want to lose anything, so we'll swap to. I feel like she's going to use Sucker Punch. Shadow Claw. Nice. We'll spark it. Shadow Claw again. Cool. I got one more, or it'll crit, and that'll. Alright. Alright, do that again. And there's a Sucker Punch. Okay. I don't understand the theory behind that. That just ran through. I didn't touch a single button. That just ran through all that dialogue. So very, very strong. Alright, so everyone lived. That's pretty damn good in my book. So, like I said before, oh, Shadow Claw turns critical hit often. Like I said before, if this, do I want to? No, we won't do the rival fight now. We'll do that's Fantina. That's Fantina. Okay. So if that last video is just too long with all the one that you're currently watching potentially, or number 9. If that's too long, I'll just move this into the next one and then start back. But up until that, I might just even edit this little bit out and say, fuck it. Maybe I'm going to leave this here for a second. I can just edit out the recording and go from like... I don't know what this is going to do now. But anyway, thanks for watching, and you guys take it easy.